In Amherst, Massachusetts, Dave Paulson has set up an experiment to study options for minimizing road impacts on turtles. This is the focus of his master's thesis.
Turtles cross roads for two primary reasons. One, for nesting habitat, and the other is for foraging. They don't spend year-round necessarily in a vernal pool, a wetland, or a pond. They often migrate throughout their lives to an upland for foraging or for a nest site. Roads, unfortunately, create that line of danger from the upland to the wetlands. When wildlife crosses roads, no matter what it is, they get hit by cars and they die. So the smaller and smaller the population gets, they have less resistance from natural disasters or disease or whatever it is. The overall health of the population declines. The idea of the project came about because the need to develop a road crossing structure, basically a tunnel for wildlife to cross under the road opposed to being crossing the road directly. So the ultimate goal is to kind of make the roads more ecologically friendly, and also for future development to have that kind of that green thought in the implementation process. I am working on 4 species: the painted turtle, which is a common species in Massachusetts, the spotted turtle, which is a less common species in Massachusetts, and then the 2 species that are the greatest interest are the Blanding's turtle and the box turtle.
In order to test tunnel designs, they first had to collect some turtles.
So we go to a site that has a well-known, healthy painted turtle or spotted turtle population. We set up traps similar to what like a lobster trap would be. You go in, but it's hard to get back out. Any turtle that hasn't been run before in this study are taken to the field site. They are given a number, which will then be their notch number, their identification code. We take a piece of pink duct tape and you place them in a circular pen. This allows the turtle to roam freely in the area. It also gives them the opportunity to go through the front of the culvert. And these culverts are designed like you would see in a road. So we have 6 different dimensions to be considered. These tunnels will connect the landscape under the road, so the roads can be there, they can connect the habitat and have somewhat of a harmony between our use of the landscape and theirs. Once the turtle is placed inside the pen, so you have the holding pen, there is a camera which snaps a photo every 5 seconds and forms a time-lapse representation of what's going on. And it shows potentially what is going on behaviorally with their decision to whether or not to go through these tunnels. And this hasn't been done before, and the only way to really effectively evaluate it is to do it in a setting where you have trials and runs set up. Once they go through the tunnel, the camera is still running until they complete it or they time out, meaning that they are given a period of 2 hours to complete the tunnel. The behavior is being watched all the time, so sometimes they'll go back in, come back out, and they'll keep going between the start pen and inside the tunnel. And they may never exit, or they'll go right through to the exit and then they'll be done. So there's a lot of variation in their behavior. Then later that day, they're brought back to their point of capture and released.
Determining an effective tunnel design is an important step to protecting turtles from road mortality. By reporting locations of road mortality to state agencies, the public can contribute to the next step of helping biologists and engineers find these important areas to build the tunnels.